morning. Welcome to Yeowon Dharma Center Sunday Dharma service. Before we practice meditation, let's practice some Qigong movement to prepare our body before sitting. So all rise, please. Yeah, we're gonna practice some Qigong movement. So have your feet shoulder width apart. So as you practice Qigong, just like I think the other any yoga practice would be similar. So your body, your mind, and your breath are aligned. So as you move your arms, your breath, they go together, and your mind, your consciousness go together, following your body. Okay. Have your feet shoulder width apart. Inhale, raise your arms. As you exhale, slightly bend your knees, drop your shoulders, drop your elbows. You're going to repeat this 3 more times. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale, relax your whole body. Tuck in your chin a little bit. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale, bend your knees and relax your arms, relax your whole body. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, opening your chest. Close, exhale. Bend your knees the same way. 3 more times like this. Inhale, opening your chest. Close and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Raise your hands over your head. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees. Settle your mind, settle your energy. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. See if you can feel your 단전, your lower abdomen. Inhale. Exhale. Now cross your hands in front of your lower abdomen. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees slightly. 3 more times. Inhale. Cross your hands. Exhale. Inhale. Straighten your knees. Exhale. Bend your knees. Inhale. Exhale. And your palms facing up. Now bring your left hand to the back. Inhale. Your gaze follow your hand. Exhale. Come to the center. The other side. Inhale. Straighten your knees. Exhale. Bend your knees. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Slightly bend your knees. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come to the center. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hands by your sides. Now lifting a ball. Lift your right hand to the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Switch your hands. Inhale. Straighten your legs. Exhale, slightly bend your knees. Inhale. Exhale, your gaze follows your hand. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, slightly bend your knees. Inhale, straighten your knees. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale. Exhale. Now both hands. Inhale. Exhale. 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 Now creating a rainbow in the sky. Inhale. Exhale, come to the center. Inhale to the other side. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now this time bend your fingers from your pinky. Inhale, bend your fingers and straighten your fingers from the pinky. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands down. Flying kiss. Inhale. Exhale, opening your chest. Raise your arms. Exhale, bend your knees. Relax your whole body. Inhale, opening your chest. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Straighten your spine. Exhale, relax your whole body. Last movement. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, fold. Hands on your shins. Inhale, halfway up. Back is parallel to the floor. Exhale, bend your knees, release your head and your arms, and come up vertebrae by vertebrae slowly. Inhale, lift your head. Exhale, relax. Okay, now let's do 4 bows. So we're going to make a bow toward this Yeowon song. This Yeowon song, it represents our Buddha nature within ourselves, the source of all the graces that enable us live in this world. So making a bow, it's a good reminder. So it reminds ourselves of our Buddha nature and our connection to the source of all these graces. So please join your palms together, and you can choose to make a bow either in a standing position or with a full bowing position. The grace of heaven and earth. The grace of parents. The grace of fellow beings. grace of laws. Please be seated. You can take time to adjust your body, for sitting meditation. You can rotate your waist, or you can put your hands on the floor and lift your upper body from the head and your upper back and lower back, and relax your body. Now Pat will guide us to sitting meditation, and I will ring the bell at the end of each part. So as you listen to the sound of the bell, then let your attention to be fully drawn to the sound, and allow your body to feel the gentle vibration and resonance of the bell's tone throughout the body.
The method of sitting meditation is simple and easy. Sit comfortably on the floor or in a chair. Breathe in, grab all your tension, and breathe it out. Open up your chest and heart. Stretch up tall and align your spine from your neck to your tailbone. Relax your shoulders and arms, then allow your hands to rest on your knees. Bring your attention to your breath. As you exhale, release all mental and physical tension. Invite your attention to abide in your chi energy field, which is called Dungeon. This is located about 2 inches below your navel and is the power center for your breathing. Open your eyes and gaze downward over the end of your nose and to the floor. Keep your mouth closed and allow the tip of your tongue to rest gently against the roof of your mouth. When your mind is concentrated and calm, pure and clear saliva may gather in the mouth. You may swallow it. Relax your facial muscles and notice your gentle smile. If your face or body begins to itch, do not scratch. This is just a sign of the energy circulating in your body. Simply note the itching and let it pass. If your legs ache unbearably, you may change position very slowly and quietly so that you maintain a calm stillness and do not interrupt others. When thoughts arise in your mind, don't be discouraged or disturbed by them. Simply focus on your breathing without reacting to or playing with those thoughts. Recognize them as thoughts. They will disappear by themselves. And remember, Keep bringing your awareness back to your Danjin breathing center. If you continue practicing meditation for a long period of time, you will rest in the realm of samadhi, deep meditation, in which the mind is calm, concentrated, perfectly focused, and at peace, with no distinction between self and others, time and place. We are grateful to sit quietly together, finding the still point within. May we be here now, aware of our ever calm and alert spirit.
Wiggle your fingers and toes. You can sit comfortably. Now we'll chant Yeowon song vow in the heart sutra. Turn to page 4 and 5 in your chant book. Yeowon song vow. Yeowon is the realm of samadhi, beyond words and speech, the gateway of birth and death, transcending being and non-being, the origin of heaven and earth, parents, fellow beings, and lost the true nature of what Buddha's enlightened master, sun enlightened people, the sentient beings, they were manifest as both permanent and impermanent, viewed as permanent, they one unfolds into infinite world that is ever abiding, spontaneous, just as it is viewed as impermanent. Say one unfolds into infinite worlds through the cycle of formation, duration, decay, and extinction of the universe, and the birth, aging, illness, and death of all beings, according to how we use our minds and bodies. In the four forms of birth, we transform through the 6 realms of existence, progressing or regressing with grace, arising from harm from grace. Therefore we unawakened beings vow to practice sorority, modeling ourselves after Yeowon sung the Dharmakaya Buddha by cultivating our minds and bodies, deeply knowing human affairs and universal principles thoroughly, using our minds and bodies skillfully, thus progressing rather than regressing, receiving grace rather than harm, until we attain the great empowerment of Yeowon and become one with the nature of Yeowon. Heart Sutra. The Bodhisattva of great compassion, when deeply practicing Prajnaparamita, realized that 5 aggregates are empty, thus became free from all suffering, distress. So Shariputra, form does not differ from emptiness, emptiness does not differ from form. For me, emptiness, emptiness is form. The same is true of sensations, perceptions, impulses, and consciousness. So Shariputra, dharmas are empty, they do not appear or disappear, are not tainted or pure, do not increase or decrease. In emptiness, no form, no sensations, no perceptions, no impulses, no consciousness, no eyes, no ears, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no form, no sound, no smell, no taste, no touch, no object of mind, no realm of fire, no tongue, body, or
mind consciousness, no ignore, no extinction of ignorance, no old age and death, no extinction of them, no suffering, no cause of suffering, no cessation of suffering, no path, no wisdom, no attainment with nothing to attain. The Bodhisattva relies on Paramita. Therefore, the mind has no hindrance. Without any hindrance, no fears exist, free from delusion. One dwells in nirvana. Buddhas of the past, present, and future rely on Paramita in attain supreme enlightenment. Therefore, know that Paramita is the great mantra, is the great enlightening mantra, is the unsurpassed and unequaled mantra, which is able to eliminate all suffering. This is true, not first so proclaimed. The Prajaparamita mantra, which says gone, gone, gone beyond, far beyond. Now awakened, gate, gate, para gate, parasamgate, bodhisvaha, gate, gate, para gate, parasamgate, bodhisvaha, gate, gate, para gate, parasamgate, bodhisvaha.
We are happy to have Reverend Yeowon today. She's a new minister of One Dharma Center, so this is the very first year as a minister. She was ordained in January this year. So today she will talk about discrimination and attachment, one of the core concepts in Buddhist teaching. So please join your palms together and welcome Reverend Yeowon.
Good morning. What do you first see when you arrive at One Dharma Center? The scenery, the trees, grasses. For me, it's the sky. One of the most grateful things living here is that I feel very close to heaven and earth. Surrounded by open nature, I get a better sense of ever-changing images that heaven and earth creates every day. It's so amazing. When my mind is distracted, I look up the sky to feel refreshed. And most people enjoy looking up the sky. However, very few know that we all are able to become the empty sky. Many masters say, become the empty sky. What does it mean to become the empty sky? And how can we do that with our mind? And what will be the result? So let's think about them today. What does it mean to become the empty sky? Do not have any ideas about this or that? Then that's the stone or tree. It's to achieve freedom of mind, which is the purpose of meditation for most people. The founding master of Won Buddhism defines Sun meditation as a practice that leads to the achievement of freedom of mind. through gaining awakening one's own nature, which is originally free from discrimination and attachment. We feel free and calm when looking at the sky. But in our daily lives, we sometimes find that our minds are not free amid the myriad of sensory conditions. Sensory condition is a condition that is formed when the subject of consciousness meets the object of consciousness. So we become easily disturbed and deluded or subject wrongdoing and suffer. Then let's think about why we lose freedom of our mind. The founding master taught us the two factors that bind our mind functioning to lose our freedom. One is discrimination, and the other is attachment. Discrimination and attachment. Discrimination is to divide something and discriminate this against that, one against the other. Many people often divide likes and dislikes, dharma and non-dharma, good and evil, pretty and ugly, self and others, etc. So which discrimination do you have in your mind most often? Which discrimination? Honestly, for me, all. I'm not saying the discrimination are just bad. It's another discrimination. So we can easily discriminate against people who have discrimination. The sixth patriarch Hanung of Zen Buddhism elucidated it clearly. The capacity of the mind is broad and huge, like the vast sky. Do not sit with a mind fixed on emptiness. If you do, you will fall into a neutral kind of emptiness. Emptiness includes the sun, moon, stars, and the planets, and great earth, mountains, and rivers, all trees and grasses, bad men, bad things and good things, heaven and hell. They are all in the midst of emptiness. The emptiness of human nature is also like this, he said. And he added that self-nature contains the 10,000 things. This is great. Great. The 10,000 things are all in self-nature. Although you see all mean and non-mean, evil and good, evil things and good things, you must not throw them aside, nor must you cling to them, nor must you be stained by them. But you must regard them as being just like the empty sky. This is what it meant by great, he said. So this is a discrimination, and the other factor that causes us to lose our freedom of mind is attachment, to be attached to these discriminations. Everyone has attachment to love, greed, resentment, proficiency, etc. This attachment binds our minds so that we lose our freedom. Only when we let go of discrimination and attachment can we gain freedom of mind. Therefore, we should know the principle of gaining freedom of our mind and train the way of using our minds through this principle, so we can be released from our habitual reactions of discrimination and attachment. The key is, according to the Principle Book of Won Buddhism, to gain awakening to one's own nature, which is originally free from discrimination and attachment. To do this, we should first inquire very deeply in ourselves. For example, I sometimes see pictures of myself as a baby and think, when I was young, I was just pure, without discrimination or attachment, but I became tainted and acquired a lot of defilements. Sometimes I cry. With this reflection, when we come in contact with various sensory conditions in our daily lives and discriminations and attachments arise, we have to stop immediately and shout it in your mind. My self-nature is originally free from discrimination and attachment, but I forgot my original nature. So restore your original mind first. In that state, think very deeply and make a choice in action. We should keep on nurturing and using it in every sensory conditions. So let me share my example. It's about how I became a little freer in likes and dislikes. I tend to discriminate taste in food. I immediately became serious about unfamiliar scents and tastes, so I used to push them away. Before I even try them, I would be in defensive mode, with a lot of images firm in my mind. I thought that the image I had of an object was fixed, and I've been rationalizing it over and over again. I'm a person who doesn't like this. I also talked about it clearly to the people. Sometimes it was so strong that I would embarrass the people who gave something for me, especially about ginger. Not Reverend Ginger. Ginger. I had a disturbing image about ginger for a long time, and I pushed it away. I felt like I was being attacked by the strong scent of ginger. So when someone asked me if I wanted ginger tea, beyond saying no, I frowned seriously. I didn't even think that it was discrimination and attachment because I got used to it. I thought it was just me. I had a reverend like my grandmother who took care of me during my pre-minister courses in Yongsan and Won Institute. I often feel cold, and my immune system is not that strong. So she used to make ginger honey every few months and sent it to me. I was not pleasant at all and felt rather burdened, so I gave it to other people. But one day, I got sick, and I had to have surgery. Then the old reverend made ginger honey more often and sent it to me. I was unhappy. But in order to recover, it was time for me to find something healthy to eat. Moreover, I could not ignore her sincerity any longer. Suddenly, I was determined to try ginger, which I hadn't done in my life. Without any discrimination, well, I don't know why I had not discrimination. I just sipped the ginger tea. How was it? Ginger? There was nothing. I had thought there was something. But ginger was just ginger, which has its own scent. Also, there was not any likes or dislikes in the realm of being with my original nature, if I do not discriminate or attach. At that moment, a phrase popped up in my mind. Not, but not either, which is the one of the koans from the founding master. To describe my mind at that time, it was cool, clear, light, and peaceful like the empty sky. I wasn't a person who didn't like ginger. I didn't have to eat it forcefully. It didn't mean that the ginger scent has improved. It still felt unfamiliar, but at that time, without discrimination, I was a person who might or might not like ginger. The idea of I hate ginger didn't attract my mind. I neither grasped nor rejected it. I was only at the center of my mind in the state of not, but not either. I just ate ginger as needed. And then I felt warm in my body. It was really new. I found that was what I really needed. Only then I could deeply feel the gratitude from the old reverend. And now I just see gingers as it is and eat when I need. It is a simple example, but it meant a lot to me. I realized that it is not my self-nature to be drawn in when meeting the sensory conditions. If you're drawn to discrimination or attachment, you lose control of your mind. However, if you realize your mind without discrimination or attachment like an empty sky, you will have the capability to think deeply and practice choice and action. Then not only will your mind be at peace, but also you will also attain the awesome power from all things in the universe. In fact, just because there was self-awakening of one's self-nature in some sensory conditions, it does not mean that one is completely awakened. And that does not mean freedom of mind either. What's more important is to keep up training. After realizing my strong discrimination of likes and dislikes, the numerous discriminations and attachment in my mind began to be observed, especially in relationships with people. One day, my younger brother said he was going to participate in a bodybuilding competition. I immediately thought, it's not good to attach to appearance. And I directly said it to him, no. As an older sister, I felt it was advice just for him. Then it is really for him? No, actually it was for me. I was only focused on my discrimination and my annoying feeling. I didn't consider his mind at all. I couldn't see that. My younger brother didn't take my advice. Rather, he felt hurt that he had been denied from his older sister. I apologized later, but to no avail. And for a long time, he didn't want to talk to me. The discrimination against right and wrong, even dharma and non-dharma that I have in my mind, and the attachment with what I think is right instantly divides me from another person. Divided, a conflict is formed in which someone hurts and someone gets hurt. Clearly, before I discriminated against him, my younger brother and I had a peaceful relationship. It just stayed still as it was, like an empty sky. At that time, we were not separated in mind. However, habitually, as soon as I'm attracted to discrimination and attachment without noticing it, my mind is divided from others. I found the root of all conflicts, antagonisms, and wars in this world between people, between religions, between regions, between interest groups, between countries, is ultimately the mind attached to this discrimination and attachment. This is not our original nature. The more I identify the karmic pattern of my mind functioning, the more I shocked. So when I meet every sensory condition, I try to be mindful to stop first, examining whether discrimination and attachment are in my mind. Examine, stop, examine. And give rise to a mind. Even while responding does not abide anywhere, which is the core teaching of Buddhism. Then should I have just said good job to my brother? Not even that. I can give my younger brother the advice he needs. Nothing is determined. However, I should have immediately noticed that the discrimination and attachment that arose habitually was just a cloud that covered my wisdom. Let it go. And I should have rolled my thoughts based on my clear mind ground, and then make choice and action. Only then would the wisdom that leads to a better direction for us all be illuminated brightly. There is something important when doing this practice. Sometimes, even though I don't, the other person discriminates against me. It is felt through the hurt even without words. Then while we are practicing being mindful of not being attracted to discrimination, if we make ourselves a conception of I do not discriminate, I do not attach, then that is also not the empty sky, because it becomes another discrimination. No matter how hard I try to practice Dharma, it will not be Dharma. If you look at the other person's using his or her minds just as it is, but do not abide in them, you will be able to illuminate your wisdom and make a good relationship. I am still immature in practice. However, thinking of the original intent of the Buddhas and sages who did not enter the mountain to live, but came out into the world and worked for saving all sentient beings and curing the world, I will try harder until we together solve the world's problems with bright wisdom, holding all sentient beings in our arms, until the day when everyone achieves freedom of mind and lives as one. Let us become the empty sky. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Reverend Yeowon, for sharing your wisdom and your experience about discrimination and attachment. So everyone says that they want the freedom of mind. What does it mean to attain freedom of mind? I think it's to attain freedom from our likes and dislikes. Thank you again. Okay, let us recite the essential dharmas of daily practice.
1. The mind is
Page 6.
essential dharmas of daily practice. 1. The mind is originally free from disturbance, but disturbances arise in response to sensory conditions. Let us restore the equanimity of our true nature by letting go of disturbances. 2. The mind is originally free from delusion, but delusions arise in response to sensory conditions. Let us restore the wisdom of our true nature by letting go of delusions. 3. The mind is originally free from wrongdoings, but wrongdoings arise in response to sensory conditions. Let us restore the precepts of our true nature by letting go of wrongdoings. 4. Let us replace disbelief, greed, laziness, and ignorance with belief, zeal, questioning, and dedication. 5. Let us turn resentment into gratitude. 6. Let us turn dependency into self-reliance. 7. Let us turn reluctance to learn into willingness to learn well. 8. Let us turn reluctance to teach into willingness to teach well. 9. Let us turn lack of public spirit into eagerness to serve the good of all.
Let me make an announcement of our upcoming retreats of One Dharma Center. So One Dharma Center will be hosting a retreat in April from April 4th through 7th, Thursday to Sunday. And the title of this retreat is An Exploration of the Mind, One Buddhism and Psychology. So this retreat will feature a guest teacher, Dr. Linnell. She has extensive experience in both One Buddhism and psychology. So if you're interested in joining us for this retreat, please visit our website for more information. And in May, during the Memorial Day weekend, we will have 4-day retreat, meditation as the path to our true nature, with our Hedama Master, Venerable Chuksa님, and Reverend Yu. And we will feature a guest teacher, Elizabeth Ferry, for a sound bath meditation. This concludes our Sunday Dharma service. Thank you for joining us today. So I'm looking forward to seeing you next week. Thank you.
Yeah.